Perfection is impossible. Every single Rust base or compound design has its flaws. There are always weaknesses. But normally, this is because you just don't think it's worth it to put a bunch of time and resources into a base design. You don't think anyone's going to raid you. And even if you did think that, you don't have the manpower to gather enough resources to make a truly secure base. But this adventure was definitely an exception. Let's say you were to, I don't know, have the equivalent value of 60,000 metal fragments fall into your lap. And because you had a rather strong feeling that you were going to get raided, you would use all of these resources and more to make a super comprehensive, super beefy base. That's what you guys have been looking at. This was our target base design for the wipe. A base that has more features than I think I've ever added to any base ever. Something that truly accounted for every single possible angle of attack from any kind of aggressor. As we work more and more towards completing the base as the video goes on, I'll make sure to explain every little characteristic of the design. In time, you guys may wonder why we needed a base so elaborate. Well, it's because this was no normal Rust wipe. It wasn't just success and luck the entire time. 20,000 hours of in-game experience between myself and my two teammates proved to not be enough when the rivals that we had made decided that they wanted their revenge for all of the actions we had taken against them. In fact, I'm not exaggerating when I say it took every single quirk and feature of this base design to simply survive this wipe. But you guys know me, I'm not content with just surviving, I want to thrive. This story's a tale of when experience and preparation goes against numbers and anger. So, let's get into it. My name's Stevie. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Now, you probably already know, but this video is a part 2. I would highly recommend you go watch the first part of this story before continuing on to watch this video. It holds all of the context you need to understand this adventure so far, and it was super action-packed. But if you've already seen it, or you just don't want to, that's fine. I'll give you guys a quick recap of everything that took place then. It all began on Friday, January 1st, 2021. I loaded into a server one day after it had reset with two friends, Snuffy and Arcade. We had originally planned to put our base down here beside water treatment, but there was no room to build it, and shots quickly pushed us up a hill and we were forced to build our base in the snow. At the time, we thought our base location wasn't that great, but it would prove the contrary. We ran down to water treatment to begin gathering resources, and then we came across the group that lived nearby. We're gonna call them the cave base guys, who could see into water treatment from their roof. They played an important role in our story. Now, after a few water treatment runs, we were able to make a play on an AK guy, and use that AK to get more guns, and then we used those guns to kill a group here. And then again, and again, and again, they kept coming back, but we kept killing them. Introducing Juice Gang, which was the name of their group. They were an 8-man that lived down by the road right here, in this big base. After killing them a few times and messing with the cave base guys, we were afraid that someone would come and raid us rather soon. So we wanted to upgrade. We began running to outposts to get resources, but in the process of doing so, we killed our next door neighbors, who were a duo that were completely loaded on farm. In the short amount of time that we'd been playing so far, which was only a couple of hours at this point, we had made 3 enemy groups. And then when we were on a run near outpost, we saw a minicopter passenger fall out of his heli, and we ran over to the body. He was loaded on scrap, 3,000 to be exact. And not too long after this, a minicopter pilot was shot down right outside of outpost. We ran over to the body, killed the person that had killed the pilot, and he had 30,000 metal fragments. The video was titled The Greatest Start Ever for a reason. It had been insane so far, but us getting raided was inevitable. Shortly after, we got another AK set here, and then we decided to roam with these AKs in the snow, but we were M2 roof camped by another group called FTP. This was pretty frustrating because it was our first big loss of the wipe and it really wasn't deserved, but it was what it was. Snuffy got off soon after, but then that raid came. It was the cave base guys. There were 5 of them and they came with 24 rockets, more than enough to raid our base at this stage in the wipe. But with a perfect little bait and switch, me behind some furnaces inside the compound and Arcade going outside the compound walls, we were able to quickly kill all of them, seal the breach, and therefore win the raid defense. Now, something I want to point out that I didn't point out in my last video is that you guys knew that Bushgar, one of the members of FTP that lived in this big base and roof camped us here, had come over to try to counter the raid. And you guys also saw that we were able to get 12 of the rockets that the cave base guys brought over to raid us back in our base. But what you didn't know is that there were more rockets that we didn't get. I'm sure you guys remember right after the raid defense, Arcade died outside one of the gates, and I ran out with a Spaz 12 shotgun to try to kill the guy that killed him, but I was killed. It was by Bushgar, a member of FTP, and he had a rocket launcher on his back. There's no way he brought that to counter the raid, meaning that him and his group, FTP, got the other 12 rockets that one of the other rocketers had. So of course we were happy that we won the raid defense, but we didn't get all of the rockets that we should have. FTP got the other ones. That, on top of them roof camping us earlier for 3 AK sets, made us pretty mad, but there wasn't much we could do about it at the time. They had a massive base and we're a big clan and we were just a trio, and we figured we were going to get raided again. We had a lot of preparing that we needed to do. We did some honeycombing upgrades and added some garage doors before we went to sleep and then logged off for the night. Our fingers crossed that we wouldn't get offline raided while we were away. That brings us to Saturday morning, January 2nd, and had we been raided? Well, not exactly. Unfortunately, I have no footage of what was about to play out, but I am able to recreate it in an animated form for you guys. It was 7 to 8 a.m. Eastern time. I was in the middle of sleeping, Arcade was asleep as well, but Snuffy was not. He was eating food, watching a YouTube video when he heard 2 rockets hit our compound walls. We were getting raided again. He went out in the compound, killed 4 of them, but then died. They looted the bodies and ran, and didn't try to continue the raid. Another successful defense. Now, he didn't see any of the names, but he did hear that they were running off in the outpost direction, meaning most likely this was FTP, and that would certainly make the most sense. Now, if he hadn't gone to sleep earlier the previous night to be able to wake up earlier, chances were we would be raided. Our adventure would just be over. But because of him, our base stood to fight another day, and our story will go on. I cannot believe that we did not get raided, I'll tell you. I just cannot believe it.
He our neighbors. He said he's gonna get us payback, and he's roof camping 24/7.
The guy that raided us from yesterday.
Yeah.
The ones in the cave base.
And he's still fucking shooting us.
Oh, I have 2 turrets on me. Holy pog.
I know. Yeah. We're just recycling, buying logred. Shit.
Good idea.
We need wood though. We need to get that.
So in our heads, we all knew exactly what today's goal was. We were going to farm to finish the base. We didn't know when, but we almost certainly knew that a raid was going to come. Now, it's no secret, farming is not that fun to watch, but I can make it a little bit more entertaining. So I'll put on my favorite tune and zoom through what happened over the next few hours. When this base is finished, I swear not even a 12-man clan could raid it.
True.
No joke, no joke. Okay, now we wait morning. When the sun comes up, we take 2 chainsaws, and we go crazy. You have your chainsaw on low grade?
Yep.
I'm behind the furnaces, kinda.
Oh!
Yeah. I'm out! I'm out! Woo! I crafted a TC, but that's okay. Oh my god. It hit us and it didn't blow up.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. No gun in here.
He's holding.
I can come out.
He's out.
Nice. Watch out, roof. I'm gonna go loot my shit.
Okay.
That's me, don't loot me.
Headshot, double hit.
I'm inside.
Go inside. The goal is to just take the kids from them.
Oh! There's a guy inside our compound. How?
No way!
No.
No, bro, he blended in with the wall. He was the same color, and the wall was shattered. I didn't know what I was shooting at.
No.
Dude, that was a scam. That was a
Watch my
scam.
picture.
Where's
Need
my
to watch
Tommy?
my picture.
Give me my Tommy. I'm putting
I
low
don't know
grade
it.
in this thing. How'd he get over?
Watch this.
Okay, listen, big whiffs happen to the best of us. I wasn't warmed up. We'll go with that. Anyways, I continued upgrading as Snuffy and Arcade continued to farm. I finished the shooting floor of the base and finished the roof as well. And after that was done, I started working on that tip-top tower. Ooh, pretty fireworks. Ah.
Dead.
He's dead. I'm gonna go loot. I found them try 9. What?
The spot is
It's right
over
here.
here.
Yeah, I
got
found them
body.
try 9. Yeah, no. I only found them try 9.
I sleep at.
Where's LR? I'm here. I'm here. Is he on the ridge, the LR?
Yeah.
I see him. I
Yes,
see him. I
yes,
see him. I
yes,
see him. I can flank.
There's still one more.
That.
I can't find this guy.
What? This guy at the wall?
Yeah.
Oh, I have it. It's in the ground. I got it. Here, take. On the ground. Ammo.
Yes.
Alright, let's go.
I have.
Let's go. Just take it anyways. I don't want 5.5 gun. That's MP5, by the way. He's with the Juice Gang guys. So the Juice Gang guys were on for the day, and apparently the Cave Base guys were as well. If you remember back to right when I got on, Snuffy and Arcade said that they were saying that they were going to get payback on us for either failing to raid us or for taking their minicopter. We didn't quite know, but they were on as well, and our duo neighbors were too, because they had tried to shoot our scrap helicopter down as we were coming back from a farm run. For some reason, the HV rocket that they shot glanced off the side of the scrap helicopter and didn't actually blow it up. It was pretty lucky. Anyways, what this all meant was that out of the 4 rival groups we had made the previous day, we had already seen 3 of them online today so far. The only group we hadn't seen was FTP, although we were pretty sure we would sometime soon. Now, I promise I was not lying to you guys when I said that this day was pretty much just farming to upgrade the base. That's exactly what we did for the next 4 hours or so, continuing to upgrade more and more, filling the base with doors, adding a pretty comprehensive electrical system that was capable of powering 6 turrets and an air heating system so we didn't freeze to death every night. But so far in this video, you guys have probably seen way more farming and base upgrading than you would have liked. So it's time to skip past all the rest of that. Let me take you 4 hours into the future. It was now late Saturday afternoon and Snuffy had just gotten off. The base was almost completely done. All we were missing was auto turrets. We needed the parts to make them. So we headed over on a minicopter to large oil rig to see what we could do.
Yeah, there might be people on it, so we gotta be careful.
Yes.
There are people on it?
I think. Minis on the deck.
We could go back and get a heavy helmet, and then I can drop you on the thing and you won't be able to die? Or do you want me to just land you on it?
Just land me on it. I think I'm fine.
Okay. I'm gonna land you on the ball.
He's full good.
You ready to drop?
I'm dropped, I'm good. You need to land on helipad. You can land on helipad, I think.
I think there are more of them.
There's 2 at least. I shall see. For sure.
Okay, go.
I'm dead.
No way. Okay, I'm leaving.
Yeah, just leave. It's leaked. You should just leave.
So there were already people on oil rig, and they killed Arcade. I flew back to our base, picked Arcade up again, and then we flew back over to the mainland, as close to oil rig as possible. Our plan was to wait until we saw them leave on a minicopter, chase them down, and shoot them out of their minicopter for all of their loot. But while we were over there waiting, someone snuck up on us, killed us both, and now we had no minicopter at all. And oil rig was very, very far, meaning if we wanted to get back over there, we would need to get another minicopter. So we needed scrap to buy one. So we began PvPing around our area to see if we could gather enough to eventually go back.
Wait, I see him. Rip. He's full metal rocket launcher. He just jumped off that roof. Yeah, no, well, he was gonna get behind the hill in a second anyways. Guy on me, dead. Full metal AK. You might be able to loot. I'm medding. A guy coming from this way. Rocket launcher, body shot, headshot.
I say go deeper.
He ran inside. No, of course he lives here, man. No way.
Come deeper.
I mean, do you have stuff?
Yeah.
Double.
Slit.
Dead? Is he dead?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Yep, they're raiding.
Oh!
Maybe? What are they shooting at?
What's the H?
Wait, they own this base too. Wait, see, crouch. They're shooting at a scrap heli on top of a roof. Just get behind that rock, down to the right. They're gonna run back to their base in a second.
On the left side.
So you can see if he runs out.
I mean,
There's a naked. Is there a naked jumping on this rock? Killed him.
He's dead.
Nice.
Push me.
We can get up.
I'm in. Take it.
Got his launcher. Let's go. Before they get on the roof.
Yep.
They used all those HVs and didn't blow it up. They only needed to hit it like 4 or 5 times.
I have one more.
Where?
He's dead.
Nice. Ooh. Oh, this guy's loaded. It's Emor. We know this guy.
How can you loot that?
it's glitching for me. Oh, we got a blue card too. Come on, CCTVs, please. No way.
Didn't get any?
No, I got a red card. Oh, and a rifle body, put that in too.
You put the red key card in the recycler.
Oh,
you
whoops.
mad?
Does it recycle? Take it out.
So now, because of this water treatment run, we had enough scrap to go buy a minicopter. Unfortunately, from the blue card room, we didn't get any CCTV cameras and only got one laptop, meaning we couldn't make a bunch of turrets, so we still needed to go to Oil Rig. Our plan was to first go to Outpost and buy a computer station, and then return and go to Bandit Camp to buy a minicopter.
No, just need to make it back to base. I have 10 extra bullets. I don't want to waste it.
Yeah, I have 20. Wait, there's a heli over here on the ground. No joke.
Oh. I see it. Do you have low grade?
There's a guy in here. Wait. Crouch.
You can bait him at the mini. Like, you can just kill him.
I think he's Hazzy. Wait, comes. Wait, he's flashlight. This is so free. Just give me comms. This guy might be loaded. Dead.
Nice. Was he yoinking the mini?
Yeah. He was metal LR.
What?
Yeah.
Good shit.
Okay.
I'm coming with 150. Look at it. Just need to dig the hell out, like, right now.
Actually didn't have too much outpost loot on him, but still worth. This
Sorry,
you.
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
Right here.
There's a guy inside. Hop on. Get on.
Come, there we go.
Light off.
Yep.
He repaired it to full for us too.
No.
Oh my god.
Oh, let's go us.
What? I actually feel so bad because I know the feeling. I gotta love these space heaters. Oh, it's so cozy in here. I have an F1 grenade with me just in case.
Okay.
Oh, they have a backward chop run.
No. I'm gonna drop ourselves on the top of the thingy. Right?
Yeah. I killed the two that are on the pad and then you land.
Gonna go up a little bit. You see scientists, right?
No. One, yeah.
Yeah.
Be good. Just make sure I'm high enough. It's good.
Yep. Get ready. You good?
Yeah.
Okay. Just don't dive in.
Alright, you're good to land.
You sure?
Mm-hmm. There's not
Gonna
another
get
one up there.
rushed.
Yeah, you're gonna get
Get
rushed,
rushed.
but I'm gonna watch with you.
Okay. Why not like this?
You can go slow. You can take your time for now.
Uh-huh.
Alright, now they're gonna start rushing. Just hide behind it. Use it as cover.
Yeah. Good one.
I'm reloading.
Reload.
Oh.
It's such a good cover. Right.
Reloading.
Okay. Reloading.
Okay, I'm holding. Reloading.
That's all.
No.
That pushed.
There are a lot more.
Yeah, but that's all that pushed.
But all of them will come. Two or three more.
Good one.
I think they're all dead.
At least on this side, yeah. You can jump down if you want. One more. It's done.
Okay, guy's dead. I'm gonna heal and then jump.
That's a yikes.
They'll have some on them. Yeah, they have them.
Watch out. Watch out, he's not camping.
Oh, no, no! Woo! Woo!
Oh, I need to... No.
No!
Good one.
I think that's it.
Yes, it is.
We are noobs.
Holy shit.
I didn't know 9 of them would be in there.
Holy shit. You wanna look at the loot?
Yeah.
Cool.
Ooh.
A lot is not bad.
Ooh, I'll take a look. I get some 5.
Take that, take that, take that. Give me your crystal bullets.
I mean, I don't have that much 5.5. There's some extra. There's gonna be more on the ground that we'll get. Alright, let's not start it yet. Yeah, we need to clear the bottom ones.
No, we just need to clear the blue
Well, not the
keycard
bottom ones, but just the ones beneath us. Did you get a spaz?
No.
Okay.
Oh, rocket launcher. 2 rocket launchers.
Nice.
5 bodies. Could have made you a whole lot.
We don't have much ammo at all for these heavies.
I know. I mean, you just need to do it. Anyway.
I have 20 extra pistol, 50 extra 5.5. Oh, there's 5.5 up here on these bodies.
You can do
One
that.
of them had.
You just need to stab them. I'm gonna move them in.
How much extra pistol ammo do you have?
60.
Okay.
505. Gonna move the heli.
Yeah.
They're gonna come up.
One dead. Oh, they're dead. Alright, well, let's go ahead and call this in. We'll do it over on the southeast stairs. We should do it from the stairs. We should do it from the stairs, really. It is the easiest way to do it. Like, it's the most ammo efficient way. Alright, I'll call it. Here, take this. Just load it with
I have no
ammo.
space. Okay.
Come with me.
Which one? Oh, right. Southeast.
Mm-hmm.
Yikes. Here we go again. Here we go again.
So, you stand back here. And just as they come, you shoot. And I'll stand over here.
Just come down. Don't spray them. It's fine.
And I mean, they have to see you to come this way.
No.
Alright, they're coming.
Yeah, that's not.
Alright, I'll take first shots. Or we'll both shoot at first.
That's fast.
Reloading.
This is kinda fast. Holy shit.
I think only the guys. Oh.
It's lit.
Okay. Betting.
Okay. I'm holding. That's a fat stack.
I'm really lit. I'm backing up.
Okay. I'm holding. I'm good. You need mats?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
One's about to come.
I'm holding. That's it. One more. Nice. I want to find more. Don't
Okay.
find more.
I'm holding.
Good.
Okay. I'm medding. Can med. Last one's coming too, I think. I mean, maybe. Of course, dude.
Slow push.
Oh, okay. He went this way. He went straight. He's right there. Nice. There might be one more in the helipad, but it's most of them.
No, I need you. Nice.
Easy clap. Alright, I'm looting
I'm
all these
for
bodies.
you.
Oh, CCTV.
No, one more. Oh.
Get in. I got a med.
I have 11 ammo. That's it.
Take.
Yes, I'm reloading. He's doubled.
Okay, I'm not gonna waste any more ammo. Okay, nice.
Take that as well. I have 10 bullets. Let's go. Focus.
Here, take this. That's one's ensign, but
That's good.
oh, more pistol ammo over here. Flashlight, nice. Pistol ammo on this one.
Oh.
And then this one
Oh, I got it.
also has regular.
Oh, nice. I got 60 and 30. Oh. Yeah, this guy had some. I think this is the guy that you need to do.
Oh, this guy had some.
Yeah.
Easy clap. Here, come here. Come bring the minicopter over here, like at the top of the stairways where we're taking off. Or actually, I want it to be in the spot where if people come to counter, we can dip on it if we decide, like, we need to.
That's not gonna be
Maybe just right over here, right over here. Yeah, like right here. Oh wait.
That's good.
Yeah.
Good. I can make it like sideways.
Like tuck it in here, make it facing out.
Like this.
Easy, yeah. Just in case like a scrap heli comes and we see like 4 full metal guys or some weird shit. 7 minutes. I'm gonna go to the little hot thingy. I have almost a stack of buckshot.
Oh.
Heli.
Oh.
I'm
We
lit.
need to fight this. We're gonna die. That's. Yeah.
We could crouch around to the heli. You wanna come with me? We can crouch around to the heli and dip.
We can.
Come.
I hit one twice.
Just follow. Oh, f that.
Over.
Wait. Oh, that's so loud when you pull it out. Alright, we can jump down here to 10, but they're gonna hear it.
That's like instant death. I don't want to do it.
Nah, because they have to peek the edge. Oh, that's loud, I bet. You know what I'm saying? When we jump down here, if they peek the edge, we can just beam them, you know? I'm down. Keep coming.
I'm right behind you.
Oh, he sees.
I saw him for a second. Can't get our mini.
What?
I don't think we can get our mini.
Yeah, we can.
He saw me.
It's fine. They don't know where we're going. They're colder than we are. Unless they have jackets.
No, don't think so.
Okay. I went twice. I'm running. Just come.
Yeah.
Come all the way around to the stairway.
I know.
They know our heli's there now. They know what we're doing.
Yeah.
They're taking it to helipad. They're baiting. They know we're here. Just hold it.
Don't peek.
Here, keep going down this hallway to the right. Just keep going.
Negative 25.
Same. They're negative 30 then. I'm gonna bandage to full. We can just camp that heli. They're gonna try to do.
I have 0 cloth.
I've 113. They gotta be running low though. Meds don't really work in the snow, you know?
I know.
They see us. They see me.
Oh.
No, maybe not. Maybe not. He was looking all the way down.
Yeah. That if I would have stayed there, I could have killed one.
He's so dumb. He's so dumb.
You know?
Wait, we wait for them to go back and then we go back up right where we were.
Holy shit, he's right on the right. On the right.
I see
He's
him.
right there.
I see him. No. That's so... He heard that. That was so loud.
We need to push, like...
Oh, shit. He's holding the stairs, dude.
No, it's not.
Yes, he is. They're gonna take off on the heli. Just crouch up. I'll follow you. We just have to kill one. Come.
Push him right now, Nice.
One full dead. I can't move.
It's wicked. Where's his gun?
Can you move? I don't know.
I got gun.
He's on helipad. Hit him once.
Nice.
I'm not peeking. We should start pushing.
I'm putting on clothes.
Get it on and then we rush him, okay?
Wait. It's on helipad, for sure.
I think. That's where he just was.
Wait, twice.
He jumped off the back. Headshot him. Dead. Alright, loot the rest of Wick's body. I'm going to loot this guy.
Yep.
Oh, he had 3 rockets and explo ammo. That was from the thing. Easy.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yes. You need to come here.
He had HVs as well. Oh, it had HVs. Oh,
For
we have
the
2
truck.
helis. I forgot.
Yes.
Alright, just go home.
Yep. Yeah.
I'm
Fly
double
high,
checking.
fly high.
That, okay, there's
Don't
nothing in
forget.
there. Nice. Yeah. Alright.
Good f***ing shit, Dad.
They got so outplayed. Oh shit. Oh, the other scientist.
That's a way to fucking end the day.
Yeah, for real.
Are you getting roof capped?
No, I'm good.
They're just running oil over.
I know, they have to be, wherever they live, they have to be so loaded. Easy 3 rockets. Easy CCTV.
I got 6 HEs as well. Okay, I'm gonna go now.
Already? Well, it was fun. I'm just gonna make a bunch more explosives and shit. Get the base stronger. I'll be on for a few hours, probably playing League, but I'll have it on in the background so I can see if we're rated.
Yep.
Already.
See ya.
See you tomorrow.
The guys that we'd killed on Oil Rig were the ones that had killed Arcade earlier in the day when we went for the first time. Clearly, when they originally came, we were very hesitant to fight. We had a lot of loot on us, plus we had a CCTV camera, and actually Arcade had another one as well. That would allow us to craft turrets to complete our base. That was the whole reason we went. But as we crept around trying to get over to our minicopter, we realized that sneaking away on it would be much harder than we had made it seem. But as nighttime came, we started playing a waiting game. Although we were slowly freezing to death, we knew that one of them was wearing full metal armor, which meant that he was freezing faster than we were. Medical syringes are not efficient in the freezing cold, and most people don't carry around over 100 cloth on them to continue to bandage. We knew it was only a matter of time before they grew impatient. Now, they could have taken the crate loot when it came out and just left on their own minicopter, but their greed drove them to try to take ours as well. And because of that, we were able to jump them, kill them both, get their gear sets and their minicopter, and make it home safe and sound. A perfect ending to our day, or at least Arcade's. He decided to get off after this. Keep in mind, he had been on a lot longer than I had. He was an EU player, so it was very late at night for him. It was approaching 12 midnight for me. But work still needed to be done. With all the resources and components that we got from the Oil Rig run, I crafted the extra auto turrets and continued to upgrade the base until it was completely finished. It's best I give you a quick tour of the base design. You don't really get a good feel for how a base is until you walk through all the corridors and rooms yourself. But before we get into that, I have a really important and really quick announcement for all of you guys. In around 2 weeks, on Saturday, February 27th at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, I am hosting a charity Rust event. Now, pretty much, it's a huge organized 1v1 Rust tournament. It's going to be a Rust event unlike any that's ever happened before. As many people that want to join can join. There's a $2 entry fee, and there's a total prize pool of $1,000. Although that is subject to grow the more and more people join the tournament, and regardless of your skill level, the $2 entry fee is going to guarantee you at least 5 games, which is probably going to be at least an hour of playtime, and the people that you play against in the tournament and the points that you gain are going to be based on your skill level. So you're not going to have 5 games against some absolute chads if you're not one yourself. But anyways, I've made an entire unlisted video that is linked below that explains a lot more about how the tournament is going to be formatted and how you can join, and the updating prize pool. I really do think it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to be participating in it. I'm going to try to get as many other Rust content creators to participate as well, so there's a chance you play against me or one of them, and regardless of the outcome for you, the money is going to a great cause. I'm not making a cent off of this. The charity that the money is going towards is Rise Above the Disorder. That's the charity that Charitable Rust put their money towards last year. I really wasn't able to participate because I was so busy editing a video, so that's why I'm doing the tournament. The specific charity is linked below and really hits home with me having to do with mental illness, which I know is a huge problem, and being founded by and for a group of gamers. So I hope to see you all then on Saturday, February 27th at 3 p.m. Eastern. It's going to be a blast, but let's get back to our story. And where were we? Oh yeah, the base tour. This is a recreated model of the exact base design on a private server that has the exact same map seed. So while this recreation is extremely accurate, any tiny little discrepancies that you notice are because it isn't the exact same base. But anyways, we'll start with the entrances and exits to the compound. There are 3 total, 2 of them being custom external gates. This is the top custom external gate, and the other one is the bottom one. They have boxes inside of them to store loot, and they have their own tool cupboards. And then the third entrance or exit to the compound is the stone high external gate, which is on the back side of the base. And this is the mini compound base, otherwise known as the retake base. It started off as just a tool cupboard inside of the compound to make sure there was privilege everywhere, but then we expanded off of it. We added a few doorways and a little room that houses a medium battery that uses solar panels to power 2 extra turrets, on top of the 6 that the main base power supply can provide energy for. On top of that, there's a little courtyard in the back that has 3 beds, 1 for each of us. If we start getting raided and our bags and beds are destroyed in the main base, we can spawn here, grab a gear set from the small boxes inside, and try to retake from the ground in the compound. Now we finally get to the main base. As we walk in through the front door and go through a few more, we get to the front airlock loot room, as we've been calling it. It has a bunch of boxes inside, and oddly is probably the safest place in the entire base, just because no one is going to raid this base from the front doors, because there's a big build off and a row of garage doors that's pretty visible from the outside. Keep going through the doors and eventually there's a split. You can go forwards to the first story of the base, or you can go up to the second story. The first story, it's pretty obvious what's there. There are furnaces, the level 3 workbench, there's a tool cupboard behind some window glass, and there's the main loot room in the back. 8 large boxes. Had you gone up through the ladder hatch and gotten to the second story of the base, you would come across the second story loot room, which is a row of boxes just placed on the ground. That's if you went right. But if you went left, you get to the bedroom and the electricity room, where the large battery is housed, as well as 2 beds, and of course all of the switches that control the auto turrets and the heating system to the base. Now, if we keep going up, of course we notice there's a drop-down shotgun trap, but we also get to the 3rd story of the base, which is pretty much just a big loop, which gets us to a jump up to the 4th and final story of the base, also the shooting floor. We go through a bunch of doors and we get out into the shooting floor, which has 360-degree coverage and peek downs. You can see pretty much everywhere. There are no blind spots. 3 jump ups evenly spaced around the shooting floor get us up to the roof of the base, which has an auto turret but also slanted roofs, which gives us good peek downs onto the compound below and out into the distance. But most importantly, the roof has the jump up to the tip-top tower. That's what we've been calling it. Once you get up there, you notice a shotgun trap which is guarding it, but also a bunch of bags and boxes. Of course, another 360-degree view, but also drop-down triangle ladder hatches, which allow you to peek down onto the roof, just in case someone decided to raid the base top down. And then the final ladder hatch that leads to the roof of the tip-top tower that has 2 wind turbines and solar panels that charge the large battery that powers all of the turrets and the heating system of the base. And from here, because of this vantage point, you can see everything. Of course, inside and outside of the compound, but also anywhere on the horizon, down to water treatment. Pretty much as far as your render distance will show things, you can see them. Speaking of inside of the compound, from here we can see the build-offs from the custom external gates and from the retake base towards the main base. I can't really stress enough how important these are. It takes 28 rockets to raid into the bottom story of the base, either to the tool cupboard or to the loot room, which really isn't that much. But even if you raid into there and you destroy the tool cupboard, you will not gain building privilege to the base. The tool cupboards of the custom external gates and of the retake base will take over. This is a long-winded way of saying you cannot raid this base successfully unless you raid all 4 of the base tool cupboards in the compound. And although 28 rockets will get you to the main loot room of the base, it will take probably over 60 to raid all 3 of the loot rooms. It was just a perfect design. Simple as that. The pancake layers that kept people from raiding top down and also prevented people from being able to raid into 2 stories at the same time if they hit it from the side were expensive to make. But we were able to do so as a trio because of all of the metal fragments that we profited in my last video. That's what the intro today showed. This video largely about the design, only made possible by the fallen minicopter pilots. But it is definitely time to get back to our story. This tour has lasted way too long. So where were we? Ah yeah, Saturday night. The base was completely done at this point. I was just doing a little bit of base work, smelting some ore, stuff like that, preparing to log off for the night. But what happened next? I'm sure no one saw coming. Is that a heli? Oh. Oh no. I whiffed. What? Okay. Where was this body? Aha. 7 HVs. What? They're taking Bradley or something. I don't have this guy's gun. But I really don't just want to keep looking for it. That's so bizarre. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, 20-hour upkeep. That's pretty solid. Is it another heli? No shot. Oh my god, someone's on the roof. Just leave me alone. I don't even have box space to put any of this stuff. Everything's full. Oh? They're shooting out the turrets, man. I think they're shooting out the top turret to steal our helis. Of course he's wearing heavy metal. I don't want to get rocketed. Okay, he's shooting out the turret for sure. should have put a turret up there. What? He has heavy metal too. That's... Okay, I can't really kill him unless I have. I don't think I have incendiary ammo. So I'm gonna throw some nades up there, or try. Okay, I think he's gone or dead. I don't... Did he just die or get flown away? Okay. Destroyed all the compound turrets. Not that one. I'll go put him back up. I'm gonna put one here. That was kind of dumb. I couldn't do anything about him up here, so it's probably best if I put one up here. Should be able to power the turret. I don't know if the solar panels are generating more power than this battery expends, but let's hope so. Is it on? It is. Nice. Okay. That was weird. Alright, upkeep is maxed. Turrets are on. I'm sleepy. Holy, I think we're getting raided. Arcade just got off. No way. Okay. Yep, okay, here we go. Holy shit. This is fine. They're raiding, they landed in the compound, I think. And they're raiding from the side. I do have time. I just need to play it slow. I need a good angle. Oh, so bad. Oh, that was so bad. I should have a bag though. Nice. Holy shit, there are like 6 of them. Okay, that's one. They flew in, so they didn't breach any of the outer walls, so they have to fly back it. So I just need to pick them off one. Ooh.
just need to pick them off one by one. I don't want to over peek because I know there are a lot of them. It's a bit sketchy. Wait, what? Why don't I have building privilege? How are they sealing? Oh no, man. No way. Oh, I forgot. Just how? It's not possible. This okay. Placing bags. Damn, they already have a door and everything. Dude. So confused.
Yo, let me in. Yo, let me in. Let me in. I'll help you. Let me.
No way they're raiding this. Spot. No way. Oh my god, this is so doomed. Okay, I don't have TC, so I need to destroy all of the shotgun traps because they'll shoot me. Now I'm kind of regretting placing 10 of them because I gotta destroy them all. Okay, I should be able to get to the roof now. That bolty turret I placed is kind of messing them up. Like, they can't really go out into the compound unless they're behind the furnaces. And I put like a stack and a half of ammo in it, so it's gonna be going for a while. Ah, that was bad, that was bad. Oh no, they're laddering to try to get my body, I think. Okay.
No way. Okay, this is tricky because they have TC control, they have it sealed, they have bags inside. I have the turret on my side is saving me right now. Is anyone? I need to kill them, get them on bag timer, and then try to raid back into the TC. Or just kill them on repeat and take all their gear sets and put them in boxes. Wait. Oh, who's the guy to the turret? They're trying to destroy the turret. What are they doing? Okay. They only have one exit. They're kind of screwed, and they can't come from the outside without helicopters, and I don't think they have any more. They're stuck inside with all my stuff, but ooh! Oh my god! What is he doing? I don't have any room. I don't have any room. I just need to keep banking everything I get, just so they can't get it back. Screw all this metal. Okay, oh no, that was, wow. I cannot believe I just did that. That was, holy shit. This is just, yikes. Oh my god. Are they building outside? What is happening? They don't have the heli, they can't get back in. No, my gun broke. Ah, that was bad, that was dumb. Okay, this could be a lot worse though. I don't know what the deal is, why they're building over. They were placing bags. They should all have a bag, but I think they're on bag timers. And they can't go anywhere in the compound, really, besides behind the base because of the bolty turret and the Tommy turret. Like, I don't know. I just need to keep draining their kits and stuff. I also gotta find a way past this shotgun trap. I think I can just go up the ladder hatch really quick. Come on. Oh my god. Okay. They're leaving on the scrap heli, I think, maybe. They're getting shot at by counterers. I think there are people outside the compound. This is perfect. I can shoot that scrap heli down. Oh, ah, wow, okay.
god, these guys. These guys. I'm just gonna bank it. They do not deserve my shit. Oh my god. The scrap heli left. Probably with my good stuff, but I don't know. There's nothing I could really do about it. Here one. Oh my god, they're both dead. He's gonna re-peek me. Okay. He can't jump down or he's gonna die to the turret, so I'm chilling here. No way. They might be in here. Okay. Okay. They're gonna peek it. Come on. Okay. They're trying to leave, I think. No way. I think they're all gone. No way. I mean, oof. I don't know. That's... I have no idea even who they are. Like, I haven't seen them this wipe.
I was in a pretty intense state of confusion. I had no idea how the raiders were able to seal the breach so quickly. It didn't make sense. The base design shouldn't have allowed it. You see, in my eyes, all I had to do was play extremely slow. Like I pointed out, they had come on a helicopter, meaning their only way to get back into the compound was on a helicopter. They didn't breach any of the compound walls. I just had to pick them off, one by one by one, until they were all dead, and that was that. The raid defense would have been won very easily, but just about a minute into them rocketing, and they were sealing the breach. I no longer had tool-covered access, and things took a turn for the worst. So how were they able to do this? What had actually happened? The answer is in the intro. The very first scene of this video is, yes, me, but in the background, our tool cupboard without a code lock on it. You see, the whole idea of this base design that I've been pointing out throughout this video is that there are actually 4 bases in the compound, all with overlapping tool cupboard privilege. If the main base TC gets destroyed by a raiding party, they're unable to place another one and therefore can never gain control. Unless they didn't need to destroy the tool cupboard at all. It wasn't locked, so they had no reason to. They could just press E on it and gain authorization. Forgetting a code lock on a TC is an extreme oversight. It's one of the very first things you learn when playing Rust. Lock your doors and lock your tool cupboard. But our trio with nearly 20,000 hours of in-game experience had just forgotten it. And because of that, the whole base design, the perfect base design that I've been preaching all video long, was notably imperfect. A mistake that never should have happened, that would have cost us 100 metal fragments to remedy, had now cost us this entire raid defense. I went back outside, looking at all the carnage, looking at our base in shambles. We had technically lost. But note I said technically. Remember, another important feature of this base design, besides the whole 4 TC overlapping feature, was the separated loot rooms. There were 3 of them: the main loot room on the first story, the front loot room or the airlock loot room, and the second story loot room. The loot was split pretty evenly between the 3, and the 3 rooms were pretty far apart. The pancake layer between the first and second story of the base kept the rocketers from being able to blow into 2 stories at once, meaning the power of the splash damage, because they were rocket raiding, was mitigated. They were unable to blow into multiple loot rooms at the same time. It took them 28 rockets to get into the first story, to the TC and the first story loot room, but it would take them another 20 to get to each of the other 2 loot rooms. And despite not having tool cupboard privilege for almost the entire duration of the raid defense, I was fighting back as hard as I could, killing a bunch of them, and because I was, they eventually decided to leave, just cut their losses, not raid deeper into the base to get the rest of our loot. The raid for them was not profitable from an explosive standpoint. From our main loot room, they got 1 box of components, 1 box of tier 2 guns, 1 box of gear sets, and the 12 rockets that we had gotten from the raid defense the previous night. A pretty significant haul of loot, but considering the 28 rockets it took them to get into the first story of the base, I don't know if I would consider the raid profitable. Where was all of our sulfur? It was in the airlock loot room, the front loot room. You guys remember, during the raid I was looking through those boxes. Over an entire box of metal fragments and an entire box of cooked sulfur was there. Because I was fighting back so hard and eventually they decided to leave, they would never get to this loot. Or the second story loot room for that matter, which had a bunch of stone and wood, but also a lot of high tier gear sets, our AK sets, our LR sets, stuff like that. Not to mention the gear sets and the tier 2 weaponry that was stored in the top custom gate. They had raided the bottom one, but the top one was untouched, and it had a good bit of stuff inside. So long story short, although we'd gotten raided and they'd gotten to the tool cupboard of our base and eventually they made it away with the loot that they wanted to, we hadn't lost our best loot. And although this was a heavy hit for us in terms of what we did lose and all of the damage done to our base, we weren't down and out yet. Our base would live to fight another day. After they had all gone, I went downstairs with some explosive ammo, raided back into the core, destroyed my tool cupboard that they had locked, destroyed all of their bags, sealed the breach. Despite it kind of being in shambles, the base was once again under our control. I put some resources in the TC, whatever I could find, just so there was a bit of upkeep, and then went to sleep for the night. Normally, for me, when I'm laying in bed about to doze off after a long and thrilling day of Rust is when I start connecting the dots. It's when I try to piece things together, think back on the day that I just had, and try to understand it. And this one was pretty peculiar, because throughout the day we'd been preparing for a raid by one of the 4 rivals that we had made in my last video, the previous day. But the group that had just now raided us was not one of these 4 teams. It wasn't any of our rivals. In fact, we had no idea who they were. We hadn't seen a single one of their names at all throughout the wipe so far. Confusing, of course, but what this did mean is that our 4 rivals were still out there. We knew this for sure, because although this day was pretty much just upgrading the base and not doing much fighting at all, we had seen each of them. The cave base guys, their compound's still operational. We presumed they were probably at water treatment all day long. Our duo neighbors, while they were putting in work, they had an entirely new base, and they had tried to shoot us down out of that helicopter when we were coming back from a farm run at the beginning of the day. Juice Gang, I'm sure you remember them from earlier in the day. We had taken some of their kits. And lastly, but most importantly, FTP. You guys haven't seen them so far today, but do you remember when I skipped 4 hours of footage because we were pretty much just farming? Well, here's a clip from then. Someone's definitely been hitting these nodes.
There's not money right now.
Yeah.
No, that's wrong. That's.
I'm getting M2'd. I'm good. He shot 1 shot, but those guys are online. Thank God it wasn't earlier. Yeah, he's on the roof with them too. Same guys that were doing it yesterday.
Shit. Oh, I can see our base right here. Oh
my God, he's still shooting at me. I'll hit the sulfur right in front of him.
Die though.
Oh my God, no way. This guy has to be trolling.
He's not hitting you.
Not one time. Not one time. I wasn't behind a single thing that entire time.
He's shooting me right now. He's so bad. Like, he's so bad. I can clap him so easily with an AK.
I know. Everyone's getting online.
So they had gotten online as well, but more importantly, they were farming. When we went over to their base, there were not many nodes still left, and usually that area is packed with them. Just 20 minutes of farming out there can get you an entire inventory, as you guys saw. They were clearly hitting nodes, they were smelting them too, and one of them was on their roof covering everything with an M2. They were up to something. Keep in mind, of the 4 rivalries that we had made the previous day, of the 4 groups that we kept running into, we disliked these guys the most, and it wasn't close because they had roof camped us with M2 for 3 of our AK metal sets. And then shortly after, they pulled up to our raid defense and looted one of the bodies that we killed that probably had upwards of 12 rockets on it and left. We wanted our revenge on them, but we knew we were probably their main target. After the raid defense I had just done, I said our base lived to fight another day, and I meant to fight another day. As I drifted off to sleep that night, I had no idea that the 3rd day of this wipe of our adventure would put the first 2 to shame. Action so wild, an explosive disaster, the unfolding of a story, and sweet, sweet satisfaction. So, I'll see you all in my next video, the 3rd and final part of this series. My name's Stevie. Thank you so much for watching.